What a match. Match 10 was here at Dubai International Stadium for the DP World ILT20, where the world plays. It was the Giants taking on the Warriors, and didn't the Giants have a great game yet again? And it's there now 3 from 4. And there were some sensational players on board. Rahmanullah Gurbaz was one of them. 50 from 36 from him today. James Vince, the skipper from today, 35, and they had a 78-run partnership. Those two were sensational together to watch. Power, class, absolute excitement galore. Well done to the Giants. Let's take a look at the summary, shall we? So it was the Warriors that had a bat first. They posted a 157 score, but the Giants came through with 158 and won the game. Gurbaz and Vince at the top, 78-run partnership for them, and it was just a sensational win from them. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. This means the Giants are still in second place, not far behind the Vipers, but Sharjah Warriors are right down the bottom with yet to win another game. Hello everyone, welcome back. Joining me this evening for our post-match show is Waqar Younis, Mark Hazeman, and special guest Rahmanullah Gurbaz. What a game from you, my friend. Sensational work.
Thank you, thank you.
Boys, how would you unpack his game?
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting game. It was a game, obviously, that Sharjah had to play well, the Warriors, and I didn't think was enough runs on the board. They got 20 runs off over number 19. I didn't think that was quite enough. And the way that these guys started off was terrific. Rahmanullah and also James Vince, just terrific. And they're going at basically 11 over the first 7 overs. So it was just outstanding work at the top. And I think by the time that was done, the hard work was done, because they knew the spinners were going to come into play and they're going to pull it back, but they were always going to be ahead of the game, as far as I could see it.
Waqar, how important was that partnership between Gurbaz and Vince today?
Look, I think they did the right thing by moving, or Vince did the right thing by moving himself up the order, because Nissanka wasn't available with the injury we saw the other day. So I thought that was a smart move, because they needed a bit of experience at the top because of certain pitch. The pitch early doors, it does a bit. It's not that easy if you're just a hitter. You have to play really good shots. You have to play cricketing shots and then put bowlers under pressure, rather than just going and playing those big slog sweeps and stuff. So I felt that was a really good move. With Nissanka not available, these two took the responsibility and putting up 73 in the first 6 over, and once you got power play in your favor, the game was over. The ball was going to get wet, and it wasn't going to be that easy for the bowlers to handle the pressure, and it was always their game.
Can I just ask you, Rahmanullah, I mean, the batting with James Vince, I mean, you guys are dovetailing beautifully. You're a busier player than James Vince. He just does it so easily. I mean, you got the best view in the house, sitting at the non-strikers end, watching him play. He does it so comfortably and with no rush whatsoever.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. First of all, to be really honest, very happy to be around this beautiful group. I mean, nice group and good group of companies. I'll just say I was struggling a little bit with my start from the last 3 games, the way I wanted to play, and I was not able to open the innings with the same intent. But yesterday I organized my practice session only for myself, and went to the practice. I was just thinking about myself to just as much as I can to stay calm and relax and hit the ball, to be just a little bit relaxed in the crease. We know that Patum is not playing, and then, to be really honest, he's in very good form actually.
Yep.
And we discussed that it's a big mess for us, but when I discussed with him, I said, today gonna make a big score for you. I'm gonna dedicate it to you as well, and yeah, grateful for that also. And with Wednesday, it was a good partnership actually. He's very calm and he don't talk a lot. I like to be busy in the crease, talk a little bit with the batter and between the wicket running a little bit. But yeah, he's a little bit struggling with his hip, and yeah. But yeah, very grateful the way we start and win the match as well.
You like batting with Nissanka, or would you prefer Vince? Because
Good question.
because Nissanka is very much similar to you, the way you play. You know, big hitter, pick up shots and all of that.
Good question, sir, actually, because for me, it's always, I also try to attack, and Nishanka is always try to attack the bowlers. But for me, I think both of them are same, because Vince was also doing well today. You know, he just went from very first over. For me, I like to bat with both of them, whoever bat with me. I just like to bat as much as I can to give a good start to my team. And Patum, yeah, I didn't bat well with him for the last two games, but hopefully for the next game, if he come in, we have the same start.
Okay. And the plan was very much to take advantage of the new ball at the start of the inning, so that if the spinners got involved on that track, which was turning as you guys saw, that that wasn't going to cause too many problems.
That was the case, that we go a little bit harder in the power play. Once we start well, and then main Wednesday just start talk conversation as much as we can take advantage from the first 6 hours from their fast bowler. That will be better, because we knew that it's going to be hard a little bit for the spinner when the spinner come in. It's not easy to hit straight away. That was the conversation going on between us. Yeah, I think spinner was not easy to hit today, because we had a lot of support for the spinner there. But I can still say that we were a little bit more negative, and we can be a little bit more positive against the spinner, because it wasn't that much difficult to as much as they gave us the difficult time. I think for the next match we need to learn something from here as well, because it doesn't mean that we win and we didn't make a mistake. Still we make mistakes, and we need to come stronger for the next game if we again face the situation like this and go.
You think when you played that shot with Erasmus new at the crease, you guys felt it in the dugout, where you guys felt that, okay, now we might be in a little bit of trouble?
I felt, actually, because I knew the wicket was not easy, but to be really honest, the ball was there to hit.
Yeah.
I think I need to think a little bit more. I think if I still keep a little bit low, low, and the ball was there to hit, but still Raza was bowling well. I should give him that ball also respect and take a single hit from the other side. But you know, we all did mistake, and you know, hopefully I didn't repeat the same mistake for the next game.
Good.
Hazy, what did you like about Gurbaz's innings today?
I always liked the way that I like the way actually you took a little bit more time today. I was interested to hear you said you took a session by yourself yesterday, a net session by yourself yesterday. I like the way you took more time today. I mean, there are times, and that's why you obviously did it, because perhaps you were a little bit concerned you have been a bit too aggressive initially when you started batting so far in this season. But a little more time today, and you started hitting the ball beautifully, and you got a quick fire 50, which is really important. But I think you just gave yourself a little bit more time. And I've always said, and I've said this a couple of times in the comm box, you've always got more time to catch up later, because you're such a good player and such an aggressive player. You can do that. So, was that what you specifically was thinking about yesterday when you took that extra session?
Yeah, actually, you know, the good point is, I think I can say to myself I'm very lucky, because always available, able to talk with the legend peoples when I'm in trouble, when I'm struggling with something, and then I'm the guy I always ask that how can I come back to my zone. Like, you know, I spoke to some few guys. I don't want to mention the names because because
Go on,
they're
tell us. Come on, tell us.
No, I call with Virat. Actually, you know, I just want to mention, because I call with him. I said, like, I'm just struggling with how to start, you know, the innings, and he just told me that, you know, Gurbaz, you're naturally, aggressive to start, but just try to believe in your skills, believe in your good cricket shot as well. Just don't be panic. And I think that was very good point. And then I went to net session. I just try to focus on where is the ball. I just hit it there, not to make for myself. Yeah. And I think I want to say thanks from him also, because he always gave me time to discuss with him. Yeah, so I think that's always nice to be to discuss with the good people.
Great,
yeah.
so you can pick up the phone and have a chat to him.
Exactly. I mean, lucky you.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. Yeah, very lucky.
So nice to have advice from so many legends at the tips of your fingers too. I mean, you get to play all around the world, not just here in Dubai, but you know, you meet so many amazing people.
That's why I call myself I'm very lucky, because legend here, all the legends are here, you know. I don't mind to ask anyone, because I'm a young guy. I need to learn, because I'm in the stage to learn a lot. And my World Cup is coming on. I need to be more, as much as I can, to learn from here. Yeah, meeting a lot of legends everywhere. I think I need to call myself a lucky guy.
Can you just,
you go.
can you just clear it one more time when you said you're lucky to be talking to legends? When you look at me and you said talking, or were you talking?
Me,
because
it
he
was
came
me.
Everyone. I said everyone. Everyone. I
I
said.
told you.
because it's always nice to be around the good people. I love to talk actually. I think sometimes you can take advantage from those people also who don't play cricket, don't know about cricket.
But he's played cricket.
I know. I'm not talking about him.
I know it's been centuries ago, but yes.
No, he's young guy. You look younger than me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show, and good luck for the rest of the games.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Mia.
Gurbaz.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty,
done.
boys,
Thank you.
come over. Don't
Move
be
in,
shy.
legend.
Come on, legend.
I'm ready.
That's pretty cool. I mean, Vera, what?
Yeah, terrific.
So nice to be able to pick up the phone.
No, it's one of the things about playing in these leagues. You get to meet these guys, you start connections with the guys. One or two blokes will have a chat to you at some stage, and you form a lifelong bond, which is so nice. I'm sure probably no one listened to you.
No one listened to me.
Yeah. Or
You don't listen to me. I know that.
who would? Yeah.
Rest
exactly.
people listen. People do listen to me.
Rightio, enough between you two. Ayan Khan, what a great effort
Brilliant.
from him tonight. 3 wickets. He's just 20 years old, little baby.
I've seen him for a long time, Ayan Khan, playing in Canada as well. He's a terrific little bowler, a terrific little kid too. He's like a little live wire. He can't wait to get into the action, can't wait to have some success. You'll see at the end of this little package how delighted he is to pick up these 3 wickets for 18 runs. I mean, it's just outstanding work for him. There you go. There's a big celebration. He could not be happier. He really couldn't.
Might be in the running for the best UAE player of the tournament.
Might be the best running, the best celebration as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Have a look at the pitch map.
Terrific.
Waka, do you want to have a talk to
all
it?
good.
Look, I think, he's one of those cricketers who will always be landing in that region, a good area. And, because of T20 cricket, the odd ball will be a little short, but you won't see him bowling too full. He'll be very, very tight in that off-stump line. So, honestly, looking at him as Mikey said that, you've been watching him for the last 2-3 seasons and he's growing and he's getting better and better. He sometimes doesn't get opportunity. And, and he's, really pleading for an opportunity. And today he got the opportunity and he's shown that how good he is. It's not the first time we're seeing that. Even the previous years, whenever he was given the ball, whenever he's given the opportunity, he always creates something. And a genuine wicket taker, ball wicket to wicket, has got nice pivot, good revs on the ball. So, I mean, everything going for him, but sometimes he misses out, and he's always someone who's urging, who's always looking for an opportunity, which is a really great sign from a youngster in that dugout.
And it was nice to hear James Vince at the presentation say that at the presentation. He was very complimentary of the work he did today, which is terrific.
Now, Liam Dawson, he had great pace variation today. He took a really outstanding catch as well to get Tim David out. But yeah, Waka, what's your thoughts on his pace variation tonight?
Look, I think you take Ayan Khan and Liam Dawson, they're very much similar. Liam Dawson probably more experienced, a very similar action, gets revs on the ball, and because he's got so much experience, he'll probably bowl better. And when there is a little bit purchase in the surface, he's probably your man. And he's another one who's always looking for an opportunity, looking for the ball to come to him. Even in the catching also, we saw the diving and he's never give up kind of a cricketer.
I think for a captain, he'd be a wonderful guy to have in your team because he's a banker. You give him the ball to do a job. He always does a job. In the field, he's very safe and good pair of hands. So I think he's just an ideal player to have in any sort of environment. I'm sure in the change room, he's probably helping these young kids as well as much as he possibly can. So it's terrific. I think
we haven't seen the best of him with the bat also.
No, we haven't yet. He can bat.
He can bat.
Totally.
Right, let's talk about the sore point in the room. Sharjah Warriorz, they haven't got a point on the table yet, but they looked out of sorts tonight a little bit.
They didn't actually look like being very penetrating with the ball at all, really. I mean, once the runs were scored when they were bowling, they really didn't look like they were going to get too much going. The batting as well, there was I expected more from Mendes actually. He didn't last very long. I thought he was going to be a little bit more solid in the middle there. Some soft dismissals, I guess that's what we've got to say. That's just picking out fielders left, right and centre, and I think that's quite disappointing. I mean, they've got to work harder, really. That's that catch you were talking about. They've got to work harder in these games to get off the bottom of that table, because being at the bottom is certainly not a great place to be, of course. They've got to, I think, just suddenly, the captain's got to get them together, I think, and just get them going. They've got to find some momentum from somewhere. Momentum is a massive word in this format.
Look, I am more worried about their bowling. I don't think they have got a bowling which can really trouble any side, and I see more issues in the bowling than the batting. Yes, their batting hasn't really scored, but when your bowling doesn't have no pace, spin, yeah, fair enough, decent spin, but when you new ball 73 runs in the power play, you lost the game there.
Yeah.
But yeah, batting also they have issues, but overall they're down. They basically. The morale is really down, and now they lost 3 matches. How they're going to lift themselves? It's not that easy when you're just sinking. You need a performance. I mean, one odd game they came very close. They should have won those games, but small mistakes. Where you don't win games. So these games come thick and fast. So you got to be really on top of things. And at the moment I feel that they need some inspiring performance from one of them to sort of lift them.
Yeah.
Otherwise they're going to sink further.
And I made the comment to you pre-game that they needed their senior players to step up. I mean, they weren't playing well. They played 2, they lost 2. I mean, if you look at their batting card, I mean, Tim Kohler-Cabin was a fine player. Tom Kohler-Cabin he got 7. Mendes got a start with 23. Johnson Charles played pretty well for only 36 though. Tim David 19. It was only Dwayne Pretorius at the end. He got 36 quick-fire runs, which made any sort of difference. So disappointing.
But one bright spark in their bowling was Sikandar Raza. 2 wickets for him tonight.
Yeah, look, Sikandar Raza is one of those guys who just loves getting into games. He would have been very disappointed when he got out earlier today, so given an opportunity in the ball. He's always made that comment throughout his career, actually. He gets 2 bites of cherries with his batting or bowling. He's got 2 opportunities to make a difference, and he picked up 2 wickets at an important time, but sadly he wasn't supported by too many other mates in that lineup to help the Warriors get up.
Alrighty, it's that time of the night for our winners of the competition, the Jawal Dikau Inam Pau questions. Congratulations to the lucky winners. Tonight's entrants, so make sure, these are tonight's entrants, sorry, so make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow night's post show to see who's won for tomorrow night's match. But yes, congratulations once again. Make sure you keep an eye on the questions that are posted to you so you get a chance to have a win. Alrighty, we're going to take a short break, but we'll be back very soon with some more unpacking to do. Well, after match 10 of DP World ILT20, this is the standings of all the side after tonight. Golf Giants are still in second spot, but Sharjah Warriors are also still right down the bottom. There is so much to play for tomorrow night, however. We've got 2 absolute heavyweights. We cannot wait to see all the action of match number 11 being taken on in Abu Dhabi tomorrow night. It's the My Emirates taking on the Night Riders. It's going to be a Caribbean flair fest. Just absolute icons galore. We cannot wait to see what they have in store for all of us. Right, boys. Now, they're both sort of in the same position. They've lost the same amount of games, won the same amount of games, although I want to mention that My Emirates, they lost a very close game the other night.
Yeah, they did, and it was last night, in fact. And what surprised a lot of us last night was the fact that the pitch was not ideal for hitting sixes, and both these teams rely on that. So that's going to be something that might just hamper them a little bit, because they are 2 very good lineups. We know that. This was the end of things yesterday. And it went through to the keeper in the end, and he, Aravind, then threw the stumps down, which was a magnificent finish. They were scrambling through to victory there and ran him out. So that was the finish, and it was just quite extraordinary. Rashid batted beautifully in that last over, got a couple of boundaries, which got them right back in the game, and that run out just sealed it. So it was so tight. But I think I'm right in saying that about 80% through the game, I checked to see the sixes that were hit. It was only like 4 sixes hit. the guys really struggled. They had my Emirates team had 4 players caught on the fence trying to hit sixes. So the pitch might be something they need to look at. But normally the track there is very good. It was for some reason last night it was hard to hit sixes with.
How good's a nail biter though?
Yeah, we've seen a couple now, isn't it? We saw the other day here with the super over and then of course yesterday. So we are going to see more because this tournament is going to get really intense when we move forward. Still plenty of cricket to be played, but yeah, once you gone into 3-4 games, you got to be a little watchful. Not only winning, losing, but you also got to watch out the net run rate. You know, so I think as you mentioned, they're 2 heavyweights. They're going to really come hard at each other. And position number 3, 4, and 5, they're all playing for to jump onto the 3rd position. So there's plenty to play for. I feel they're going to be really a quality game.
Absolutely. I mean, Knight Riders, what do you think that they've really been doing wrong in the way that they've been playing since game 1?
In Sharjah, they just didn't. The spinners actually took care of them. The spinners are the guys that bowled them out. That was what happened in one particular game that I remember in Sharjah, and that wasn't an ideal scenario. I mean, they were full of some power hitters. The Russells, Romario Shepherd he's on the My Emirates. Russell was certainly there, but yeah, the spinners did most of the damage when they lost a game in Sharjah. I remember that they were expected to win, but suddenly spinners got involved.
If you were to predict tomorrow's game,
I'm not going to predict now.
Why?
I've got a day off tomorrow, so I don't want to predict, and I don't want to get into that.
I want to play golf. I want to kick back, relax, enjoy my day off. Stop talking to me.
I back Knight Riders to sort of win this tournament.
Oh,
so
really?
I have, overall in my heart and in my mind or whatever.
So it means them.
Okay.
You mean them?
Okay.
Yeah.
If you say
You?
so.
I'm going for my Emirates tomorrow.
There we go. My Emirates taking on the Knight Riders. We cannot wait to see them in action in Abu Dhabi tomorrow night.